Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Games and Hobbies. This is episode 15. I'm your host, CJ Harris. I'm joined by Mark Hall. Sorry, I went with you first because you're right there.
All right. This week's quote, folks, is get busy living or get busy dying. Boom. What movie is
And
that
Cole
from?
Feezer.
Hello. So you
All
get
right.
out of me. What do you want?
You got to do quotes too. You guys need to do a quote back and forth.
We have a quote off.
All right, we have a great show for you today, hopefully. We're going to talk about game nights, what it takes to run a successful game night, how to get people coming back, and maybe some things that make people not want to come back and what we can do to fix that. But first, let's talk a little bit about some things we got coming up for the week. So this is the week of the 18th. So we have open gaming, as always, on Wednesdays. 19th, this Thursday, is Star Wars Unlimited and Leah's Kids Game Club. She does a great job. Bunch of kids come out and play all kinds of cool games. Friday is board game night, as always, at 6 p.m., as well as a Lorwyn Eclipse draft at 6:30 p.m. Everybody is very happy to be back to real Magic sets, so I hope we'll see a good turnout for that draft. This Saturday is the beginning of our Escalation League for Warhammer. We'll be starting at 500 points, so we have a tournament at 10 a.m., so you can bring a small 500-point army and get in the beginnings of our road to 2,000 points again. We did this last year. It just wrapped up not that long ago, so we're starting it up again. Hopefully get some more new players out, and you'll get cool prizes, little perks for coming to those. And then Sunday is our usual Sunday full of Pokemon, Commander, Twin Suns, and I have on the calendar Star Wars Shatterpoint at 2 p.m. because someone told me to put it on there because they wanted to play Shatterpoint. So we'll see if anybody showed up for that.
I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was Stefano or Mike. It was one of them.
Maybe Scotty?
Scotty. It was Scotty. It was Scotty and Stefano.
Scotty and Stefano. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to play Shatterpoint. So there will be two people, it sounds like,
at least
playing Shatterpoint, which is a great game.
It's a great game.
Been a while since I played it, but it is a great game.
You can't say I've seen you play it in a year.
Well, there's a lot going on. I got to wear so many different hats, you know?
That's right.
I got to play all kinds of different games, and there's just no time to do the things I once loved.
Isn't that
But speaking of things that I love, I played some cool games this weekend with Cole. Cole, we played a couple games, so I wanted to know if you'd want to talk about them at all. I want to talk about Three Witches first.
Okay, go by all means.
So Three Witches is a very cool, I should have brought it up here with me. A very cool small box game. It's from All Play. It's one of their tiny box games. It's only $10. It's a little trick-taking game, but the trick is that it is a 2v1. Oh, he's going to go get it. It's a 2v1 trick-taking game. So it's two people versus one. But that will change each time. So it's not always the same two people versus the same one person. And it's very, very interesting because they'll give you these cards that tell you every card that's in the deck. There's only one of each card in the deck. Yeah, there it is. Cole's got it up right now. And depending on who makes bids, as you deal out the cards, someone will make a bid for how many tricks they believe that they're going to win. Whoever does win the bid, as in they bid the highest, either 3 or 4, they become the lead witch, and the other 2 witches are against them. Now, the lead witch will play one card from their hand face up and one card from their hand face down. And the other 2 witches have to work together without really communicating to try and beat the lead witch. And tricks are won by highest card. But it is a must-follow game. So if the lead witch plays a orange card face up, if you have an orange card, you do have to follow. But it gets very interesting because you can really count the cards in the deck because you can see that there's one of each. You know what you have. You know what the witch has played. You can kind of guess what your partner has probably played and figured out. It gets intriguing as points go because if the lead witch wins, they get 2 points. If the other witches win, they each get 1 point. Now, if the lead witch had gotten 2 points and now they're on the team with someone else, if they win, they're going to get their 3rd point. It's the first person to get 5 points. You'll get to the point a lot of times where you will be on the team with someone who, if you win with them, they're going to win the game. So now you're working with someone that you don't want to win. So it's do you sabotage them? Do you try and win? The last game we played with Cole and Dave, it was kind of Cole decided who won because he had 4 tokens. Dave had 3 tokens or 4 tokens, but he was the lead witch, so if he won, he would win them. If I won, I would win, so he decided that Dave should win, of course. Cole, do you have anything to add? What do you think of the game?
Well, first of all, I think the right person won on the last game we played, so
Well,
there's
that's
that.
yeah, because I've won every other game, so I guess it was my time to see what it was like.
I don't know if you won every other game, sir, but
I think I did.
that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I think it's a really solid three-player trick-taking card game, which right there, a three-player only game is already an unusual sight to see. But then the idea of like it being two versus one trick taking is yet another layer that it's like you really don't see that anywhere. And I think they found a great way to make it work, and it comes in this great small box and for a very reasonable price. I really think you can't go wrong.
Yeah. It's just so interesting. I I'm blown away by how they pulled that off with the intricacies of the game. There's so much to it with so little in the actual package. It just gets very intriguing with like when do you win, when do you not win. I don't know. I can't say enough good things about it. It was sold out of packs, and I can see why. And then we played another game, Cole. What was that game?
Are you talking about Scales of Fate?
I am.
Jails.
You should play that one. I would love to. I would love to watch you and Cole play that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Jimmy and Gabe play it together.
Yeah, say watch,
Okay, I
but
missed the first round.
Is it a two-player game?
It's 2-player
yes,
only. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
it's a two-player
Hence
worker
the
placement slash
scales.
social deduction.
Okay.
yeah,
Cool. It looks really cool.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, in this one, like there's like these nine different demigods, and you're gonna be the two of them are gonna be secret to you, and your opponent's gonna have two that are secret to them. Could be the same two, could be a different two, could be half of them overlapping, who knows? But the idea is then is you're gonna go back and forth taking turns, you're gonna take one of those demigods and you're gonna place it like a worker out onto this shared board, and that's maybe gonna let you toss one into the abyss or gain a servant and what have you, and you're ultimately just trying to manipulate how much renown each demigod has, I would say. And if it's your two specifically, you're trying to either have them end up on the same space and you'll get points equal to that value, or you want them to be far apart because if they're not on the same space, you get points equal to the difference. So if they're further apart, it's a bigger difference, it's more points, but if they're close together, it's a smaller difference, it's a smaller amount of points.
Mm,
And so, yeah, you're just trying to make these moves and manipulations, and then, like, at the end of each round, when all is said and done, there's like a question that's going to be asked. Like, I know in the first stage, it can be like, are any of your demigods sitting in the 4 to 6 renown range? And then you have to answer honestly. And it's like, if you say yes, that gives away a big hint to your opponent. Whereas if you say no, maybe it's not so big of a hint. Who knows? Depends how everything is spread out. But ideally, you are trying to get as many points, but one of the ways you can get points is by deducing what two demigods your opponent has in secret. So it's like maybe you're paying attention to like what things they're manipulating and controlling and things like that. And so if you can correctly guess both of their demigods, then you're gonna get 3 points. If you can only guess one of them, you get no points. And if you can't guess either of them, you're just that bad. You're gonna lose a point. So
mm. Yeah, so
yeah.
here's like the score track that Cole was talking about. So you'll move your demigods, or you'll move any demigod. Maybe not your own, and that's what gets really interesting because you don't want to just only use your demigods around because you're going to give it away what is yours. So maybe mine is orange and green, but I'm going to put the pink one here to move the pink around, or I'll put the pink in certain positions because maybe I think that could be Cole's. I'm going to put it somewhere where maybe I can get some information. So like the question could be like, I think on one of them it's like, is your demigod in this space or this space? So if I'm thinking, I don't know if you can see my mouse at all. Probably not. Right there. There it is. So the question could be is like, is it in this space or this space? So
Yeah.
maybe I'm suspicious about one of the demigods that Cole has. So I'll put the one that I think it might be his here. And then I'll put another one suspicious here or something, or maybe he'll get there before me. But regardless, when that question comes up, I'll have some kind of information, either yes or no, and they both tell me something. I think the no's really told me a lot more than the yeses did. I figured out Cole's second one a lot quicker, or a lot easier, I think, based on them not being there.
Hmm.
It narrowed down a lot more. So I yeah, this game was very, very cool. Like there's all kinds of different powers you can do. There's this what is this? The exile, what is it? The
The Abyss.
abyss, the abyss. Putting them to the abyss, and then you can like move this token here will send them in different directions. And it's very thinky and it's very like getting into your opponent's head, trying to figure out what they had or what demigods they were using. And it's very satisfying to be right at the end when you say yours or this one and this one. Yeah, you get bonus points. And then, oh my God, Cole, what did I do to you in the first game? You were moving your demigods away from each other, and they were really far away from each other. I think you were poised to get like 8 points there. And I think
I was certainly trying.
at that moment, I figured out which one of yours was, which at least what one of yours was. So I moved it all the way. It must have moved it like 5 spaces towards the other one. And I think you ended up with negative points that time. That was
It
very
was
fun.
terrible. Well,
Yeah, Mark, I definitely want to see you play that game with anybody. That it is very interesting to watch people work it out.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely want to get it to the table.
Did you play anything, Mark?
Friday night I got to play with Ben and Cole a game that I think's out of production. Cole, do you remember the name of that game with all the dice?
oh, Noctiluca.
Noctiluca.
Yeah.
That was a neat game. So there's a board and there's I don't know, like 20 different spaces or more, probably more than 20 spaces. And there's two circles. There's an outer circle and then there's kind of an inner circle. And the outer circle has 5 dice.
Is this it?
Oh, look. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. The inner circle has 4 dice. And then you're going to put one of your player pieces on the outside. So like you see that player piece. And then you can go down that track with the 2s.
Sorry, sir.
Random tattoo guy. That's cool.
I was trying to find the board. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. So you can go from one of the outside ends or the outside spaces straight down one of the lines here, and then you can say, "Hey, I'm going to choose number 6," and you'll get all the dice with 6. And then you're going to put them on little cards that you have, and you just need to match the colors, right? There's no actual dice number. You're trying to match the colors, but it's really neat because if there's like 6 die that have 6s on them, and you can only use 4 of those dice, then the other 2 are getting passed around to other players of the board. So it's just really, really cool. I had a lot of fun. I think it's out of print, unfortunately, because I definitely want to play this one again.
Yeah, is it? It says 2019. It's already out of print.
Well, I guess we could look it up and see.
It looks pretty. Z-Man Games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Z-Man, yeah, right?
Yeah. It's also the designer is Shem Phillips, which is kind of interesting because I mean he's one of the co-owners of Garfield Games, and so he makes all like the West Kingdom, South Tigris, North Sea games. So to see something like this in the wild is kind of interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, you go from simple and enjoyable to super complex and I kid. The Garfield games are a lot of fun. A bunch of them are a lot of fun.
A bunch of them.
Some of them maybe leave a little to.
I don't know. I think I played one where you move up like a castle. There's different levels.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
Viscounts of the West Kingdom.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a good
that's
one.
the only one I've.
Not from them. I mean, you've played others. Like I showed you, we played Ezra and Nehemiah, and you crushed
Okay.
me at that.
See, it's a running theme, man. I just like my goal when I sit down is to beat Cole at the game. So everything else is blocked out. It's like if Cole's at the table, I don't care who else
Yeah,
wins.
but in fairness, we were both learning the game at that point, so it's like
That's true.
That's the thing though, is Cole spends so much time teaching the other players how to play the game that he doesn't really ever get that opportunity to focus on his own game and crush you proper. Right. I think that's really what it is. So you might have 1,001 game plays with them and you might win 990 of them because he's so busy making sure that you're succeeding.
No, he does not care if I succeed. He actively hopes it doesn't happen.
He cares, and he probably does also actively hope that it doesn't happen.
Yeah, both things can be true.
That's right. They're not unique in themselves.
All right. Well, let's move on to our main topic. So basically, it's like, why do people keep coming to game nights or why do people not come to game nights? So let's start with what we do to make sure people do come to game nights. So it's like, what is that first step when someone walks in the door? They're brand new, they don't know anybody. What is things that we do to help make it a friendly and inviting atmosphere for these people?
We get up and we greet them.
That's right. That is something that we do to every single person that walks through the door.
And I certainly think that matters because it would be real easy to be like, oh, we're currently playing a game. We're just gonna sit here and play this game and ignore anyone that walks through the door. We could, and that unfortunately would not be an uncommon occurrence for some people. That if that was to happen, they'd be like, yep, this is no different than the other game store that I've been to or hobby shop or what have you. No, that was one of those things that was just we made clear from the beginning, like, and not even with you, just like even with the previous owners, like that
Mm.
was the thing. It's like, hey, when a customer comes in, you get up and you greet them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people think that people don't come back to game nights because maybe they didn't like the game they played, or like the game was too hard, or just wasn't something they were into. But I think there's a lot more to it than about with the game. I think there's other things that drive people away from coming back. There's other things that happen throughout the night or throughout their time here. But yeah, I mean, greeting people at the door is a very good thing at the beginning. Someone comes in, I know if I were to come in and it's like I just saw on Facebook that this is game night. I come in and there's a table here of people playing games or a table here of people playing games and nobody looks at me and it's like, I don't know what to do. Who are you? Who do I sit with? What do I do? You know? So I think that's definitely the most important thing is to make people feel welcome the second they walk in.
Yeah, I know. We had a game night. I think Cole had a game group going. Then you and I had gotten into a six-player game of Catan, and somebody walked in, and I don't even think my turn had come around yet. And I was like, "Have you ever played Catan?" And I sat them down in my seat and said, "Look, it's fairly straightforward." We gave them the rundown, and I was able to kind of slowly step out and let them step in, and not a lot had happened, and it worked out really well. And I think that being able to do that, it's like I love to play games, but I know that I want to make sure that everybody's having that great experience. And so I can easily step out and pivot and say, "Oh yeah, well why don't we play this or why don't we do that?" So I know that we've been able to make that happen a couple times.
Yeah. That was Jess,
Yeah, and
and
she
they won
won.
that game. Yeah,
Yeah,
they won that game.
yeah. Obviously, that setup that I did for Catan set up for success. I actually, gosh, I think I've won every game of Catan I've played in the last like 2 months, like all three or four of them. Yeah, that's right. Dice love me. Those Catan dice love me.
Those Catan dice, not the Warhammer dice.
Not the Warhammer. Those Warhammer dice hate me.
You playing on
So
Saturday?
many ones. If we have an odd number, I will bring out my Grey Knights and give someone a lackluster game. Mm.
All right. Well, first impressions matter a lot. People come in, they feel greeted. What about when the game starts? We have Cole, who is a fantastic teacher at teaching board games. So I think that really helps a lot of people uh, understand the game and feel like they can come in and play things that they don't know how to play. We say all the time, bring a game that you want to play. Most people don't. Very rarely do people bring a game. I know Matt always brings a game. I think he's an exception.
Yeah.
And Ben, they always bring games. But most people like Stefano and his crew, they don't bring a game. They just kind of come in and they see what we're doing and they just sit down and play with whatever we're playing. So I think being able to teach games well and in a decent amount of time is important to giving people that good experience because you don't want someone to come in and then they spend 2 hours trying to learn a game, 20 minutes playing it, and then they are like,
Yeah, it's tough. I think a lot of our Friday night gaming has been lighter games, kind of party games to lightweight games, because you don't know if these people are going to come back. You don't know if they're going to like a game necessarily. So do you teach them a heavy game that is going to take 2 hours to learn, and then at that point we started like 6, now it's 8, and now you got to kind of trudge through this brain thinky game. So it's tricky.
yeah. And then that's another thing. It's like people may come in wanting to play a big crunchy game, and then they sit down and we're playing party games, or vice versa. They may have come in last time we played Pigeon for President, and then they come in and they're playing, they're sitting down, and someone's like, Well, have you heard of Root? And all of a sudden, I'm teaching them how to play Root instead of something really quick and easy. So it's trying to find the vibe of what your players are possibly into or ready for that night. Not everybody is a hobby gamer like we are ready to sit down and just learn anything. We come in and see one of Cole's games. Could be very intimidating for some people.
It was intimidating when he brings out like then the play mats and then the extras, and then there's this small box that's got something else in it. You're like, what is going on here?
Well, he's got to deluxify everything, you know. You can't play with base game components.
I mean,
It's-
not when a deluxe exists. No, I mean
and then they're
that.
like, "Can I buy this here?" No, no, you can't. Well, I don't want it then. I'll go online.
I mean, sometimes they can. Like you were just showing pictures of Scales of Fate. I mean, they can get that here. We got
Yeah,
deluxe copies of that.
I know. I was like, "Cole, is this like the deluxe version? Like this is just how it comes." It's a very impressive game.
Yeah.
I like when companies do that when they make the game for everybody that good. I know that
Yeah.
it's easier said than done. I know it's got to be hard to make games and produce those kind of components and still make money.
The making money part, man. I don't know. Yeah, half the time.
I mean, that's another thing. We don't charge. You know,
Oh, that's
it's a
right.
good
Yeah.
point. I think we would probably have. I don't know. I don't know if we would have more or less success if we charged.
It's tough. Everything in this world is so expensive right now, right? The store's going to be open till 10 anyway.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Cole's going to be there till 1 a.m. anyway, you know, and so we might as well just let people come in and have a great time. You know, a lot of folks, you know, like Ben, you know, probably bought his copy of whatever at our store. You know, the Warhammer players probably bought their Warhammer stuff at our store. You know, so it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you know, you bought the stuff here, we want you to have fun with it. And even if you didn't, you know, we do encourage, you know, all sorts of games.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's just one of those things I don't think I could ever justify is charging the table fee to just come sit down. And when I'm going to be open anyway, it's like I might as well have a store full of people playing and people seeing that, oh, board games are fun. Or I
Right.
could have an
Yeah.
empty store and well, nobody wants to do this hobby because it's, you know, the price point's so crazy or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about that for a minute. Just how busy the store has been on Friday nights lately.
Yeah,
Even in this really cold winter. It's been nice the last couple days, but the last few weeks
Yeah.
have been bitter cold. But man, people have been coming out for board games. Not just board games, Magic, Warhammer. I think that one night the night you didn't come, you were doing something, and I texted you. It's like there's 28 people here playing different games.
Mm.
It's like
That's how it goes.
and it was all. Well, I mean, Jimmy always like I've been going in Wednesdays and it's been dead on Wednesdays. Jimmy's like, "That's funny. Whenever Mark's here, it's lively and jumping."
Yeah, that's right.
No, thanks,
Hopping.
Jimmy. Thanks.
No, it's been
It's me.
quiet Wednesdays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's funny. Friday, we had, you know, there were people playing at Cole's table. We'll call it kind of Cole's table. And then I know there were 7 people, I think 7 or 8 people playing. I don't even know what that game was called that Matt brought.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was
Cole.
Stefano's group, and they brought
Yeah.
like 2 new people with them.
Yeah.
Carson City.
That's what it was.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So I don't know. What is that? Does that play up to 7 or 8 or were there some teams? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that
Wow.
one goes up to 6 and yeah.
Okay.
Was that Carson City?
Okay. And then we had the Magic Chaos Draft. We had another set of people board gaming. We had 2 Warhammer games going on. We had some people playing Riftbound at one point.
Yeah.
We had people just putting together Warhammer models, just hanging out in the back with the Warhammer guys. I mean, we had, God, what was that? 7 or 8 people just hanging out doing Warhammer stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just having a good time.
We had a guy come there. He's like, "I'm here for so and so." I said, "I don't think that person's here." It turns out they were waiting for him in the back already.
Okay.
Remember that guy?
Warhammer, gotcha.
Yeah, the Warhammer guy.
Yeah. That's great. I mean, you love to see it. You love to see it.
Yeah.
So it's a happening place.
What about when we're playing the games? Do we? I know we can be kind of competitive with each other a lot. I know my entire goal in life is to beat Cole in every game that I play with him. But when a new player sits,
Unless Amy's also at the table, then that's
Oh,
a different
gotcha.
well,
story.
you know what? I didn't want to go after Amy until she did that. What did she? She did something.
Did some.
She did something. I forgot what it was, but she did something extremely rude. So I had to, I switched focus. It didn't matter because Amy plays 500 times, so she's going to beat everybody.
300 times actually, and I am rapidly approaching. So
Well, It was
Rapidly,
300.
you're like 35.
It
You
was
just said
300 at the time.
Yeah,
rapidly.
35 in like 2 weeks, man. All my spare time, all the weekends. But gosh, Arc Nova. I mean, I don't know if people can see the little title, but Arc Nova. I'm feeling it right now, people.
Man, he
So much
hated this
fun.
game a month ago.
I didn't. I was terrible at it, but the Steam app, which I think is an app wherever else, not just on Steam for Arc Nova, has really opened my eyes to, okay, so this is how this is designed to work, and this is what you have to do, and so it's when you understand how to play, pardon me, some of these more complex games, like, okay, it's like I understand why it has this rating on Board Game Geek. It's like I understand why people love this game now, and it's not just I'm sitting here and I know like 40% of the rules, and I'm kind of just struggling through, and there's nuanced details that really give it some charm. There's a game I played on the computer in 29 turns, which apparently is very good. If it's below 30, it's pretty good. And I was like 50 points in front of everybody else because the cards just flowed, and somebody would play this card and like 3 things would trigger, and I just had the great like sponsor cards, and it was just gorgeous. I'll never see a game like that again. But I was just going through it. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. It's so beautiful. So
Well, if you were able to do that, well, I guess we can say, hey, Amy, if you're watching, Mark did
that's
it.
right.
How about you?
You're going down. I want to play against Amy. So that's my goal, is to be good enough.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be playing on Friday. Seems like every Friday Amy comes and plays. Or is it? Yeah, Fridays, right?
Is it Fridays?
Fridays and/or Saturdays,
Yeah.
depends how she's
Okay.
feeling.
I might have to take off my real job Friday so I can show up and represent. We'll do some Arc Nova. Yeah, Arc Nova Fridays.
Well, speaking of, as I was saying, what about when someone new to the table, as competitive as we are, do we tend to maybe go easier on them, try and make it seem like, I don't know, I don't want to say like, I have never let anybody win a game. I feel like people can tell if you're letting them win, and I don't think people appreciate it. So, but I think new people, I will go easier on them. I won't do the most insane things that I could do. But I don't know how.
deeds.
I don't think Cole's like that at all. I think no matter who's at the table, he's
No,
going after the most optimal move.
Yeah.
no,
Cole's like, oh, sorry, I just
no.
sunk all your ships 2 turns in, whatever.
Shouldn't have that mirror behind you.
No. No, usually if there's new players, I'm more so focused on them trying to understand the game than I am necessarily trying to win. I mean, I wouldn't say I just outright lay down and let them stomp all over me, but yeah, I think I just tend to focus more on them understanding the game and trying to have a good time with it than anything.
I mean, do you think someone would have a bad experience in the game to play a new game and they just lost?
I mean, I would say it depends on the kind of game. I mean, if it was something like Coup where you spent like 30 seconds learning the game and then another 5 minutes playing it, yeah, getting quickly eliminating the game like that, yeah, it can suck, but like it was quick. Just do it again, and you'll know better for next time. But like if it's like a 2, 3 hour game where it takes like 30 minutes to teach the game, and like if they're like 2 hours into a 3 hour game and they can already tell they're struggling, like yeah, it's not going to be as great of an experience, and
Hmm.
it could certainly color their view of things. And like if this is the kind of games that they're playing, it might turn them off a little. But I mean, everyone's different though, and so it depends. I mean, if it is someone who's new to the hobby and their exposure has only been things like Monopoly and Uno and Sorry and things like that, busting out a game like Root is just going to be insanity to the extreme. But I mean, if it's by the same time though, if it's someone that has played complex games, like maybe they played Brass or Arc Nova or whatever, and then you're like, hey, you want to try Root? I mean, even if they struggle at first, I mean, they're going to be a little bit more understanding and forgiving of their own experience.
Mm.
Well, so the tough part, like, so Terraforming Mars is like my number 1 favorite game. And in my experience, it's hard to have a bad game of Terraforming Mars. But there is one situation in particular I recall that I wasn't a very good sport about just getting decimated, and the cards just didn't flow at all. And I would draw 4 cards around, whenever you draw them. And they were just, nothing worked with nothing. And so there are some times where a game is just beyond unenjoyable, whether you've played it 100 times or not, because just the luck of the draw, or
Yeah.
if your opponent took that particular card that you needed, or token that you needed, or space that you needed. And there was a game, Arc Nova, that I played with Cole and Ben in the last month or so, where it's like I came in second place, but the whole time it was just a drudge trying to get, it was more of a chore, and I just wasn't having a good time at all. And it's like,
And in fairness, that was, you already had mixed feelings of it. I think you had just played Sanctuary prior to that, and also you hadn't even touched the digital version of Arc Nova, so you had nowhere near the experience that you have now, and so it's all the more that you would have naturally felt the way you did in that situation.
Right. And that's, that so many of these games, I'd say like medium games and up, require kind of a time commitment, and it's one of those things where it's like, all right, you can learn it and you can play it, but it isn't until your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th playthrough that you kind of really get a feel for it and you understand it, and you can say, okay, this is how this game's supposed to flow. These are the decisions I'm kind of supposed to be able to make. And you can really just kind of enjoy it. And I think the tough part, and one of the reasons we do play a lot of party games on Friday nights, is because, we're not sure who's going to come back. We're not sure what level people are at. And then maybe, as the year progresses, we can kind of take maybe a better pulse on that and say, hey, here's the, next Friday, we're going to teach this game, which is a little more complex. Who wants to sign up for that? And that way we have kind of a organized play.
Yeah. Like maybe we don't have it so freeform like we do now, where all 3 of us are sitting and playing random games. Maybe we turn it into like Mark will lead party games. Like if you want to play a party game, you go over there where Mark is at. He's teaching party games. If you want to play like medium to light games, you come over to me. That's what we're doing over here. If you're here for a big heavy Euro game, Cole's already got it set up and he's already 3 turns in. So maybe that's something we could do. It's like,
and that's another tough part, is that we do have folks kind of just roll in, right? And so I think what we'd want is to give people like 2 weeks notice to say, hey, we have 4 slots open for heavier game. Here's the game. If you're interested, sign up, and we ask that you please be there, 15 minutes early, so we can kind of get people set up and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because I think that is a huge roadblock in doing some of these bigger games, is because, we started Catan. Thankfully, we're only 1 turn in. I could easily pivot and have somebody take that spot. But if I wasn't in there, I can't ask somebody else to leave. And then now it's just like, all right, it's me and one other person. It's like, okay, well, in 20 minutes, is somebody else going to show up? And like, how do we navigate that? And so that's why we do party games, is because it's like, all right, 15, 20-minute round. You come in, you can watch it, get a feel for the game, and then be rolled in or dealt in 15 minutes later, and it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's definitely some challenges that we have to work through.
Yeah. I mean, I think we could even get to the point where one day we have like sign up if you want to play Galactic Cruise, and 4 people sign up and none of us are playing it. We just teach it to them,
Oh, that's
and
right.
then they're playing all night, and then we
Having
can
a good
teach other
time.
people stuff. This is probably way in the future. I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody in our regular group that wants to come and play Galactic Cruise.
Rough.
Man. If you want to take a nap during a game, that's the one to do it.
You're never gonna let that one go. We know, like, Stefano's crew came by and they played Azul. It was, him and some friends and whatnot. And it's like that. We love to see that, right?
Yeah.
Come on down, play games. Like, you don't need to engage us at all. It's like, you have a great time. Doesn't cost anything. Come on out. Bring your own, beer, right? Bring your own drinks, food, whatever.
Yeah.
People get pizza delivered to the store.
That's right.
I don't mind as long as you get me one. It's
Right.
all right.
Pizza, not slice.
Yeah, that's right. Whole slice, whole pizza.
So we do have some people who have come to game nights and we have not seen them again, or we haven't seen them for a while. Yeah. So why do you think that is? What are some things that are happening that you think are making people not come or not come back?
Cole.
I mean,
No,
I kid.
Wouldn't I mean wouldn't I wouldn't rule it out per se,
I would. Cool people love you.
Yeah, people love you, Cole. And yeah,
but I
honestly,
mean
by that token, it could be any one of us. It could be me. It could be CJ.
Right.
Like any one of us could rub any person wrong, and it could just be a particular situation that occurred.
Mm-hmm.
but I mean that's a tough question to answer honestly because like I mean it's hard to really know because I mean they're not here. You can't ask them. It's like, hey, why'd you stop coming around?
Yeah.
But I mean, there could be any number of things. Like maybe they came out and tried it and realized it just wasn't to their liking. Like maybe it's just not a hobby that they're into or enjoy. They were like, hey, what's all the hubbub about? They tried and realized this isn't for me, and that's fine. Or it could just be they did start coming and then life got in the way and they haven't been able to come back since. I mean, there's any number of things, but it's a bit of a fruitless exercise to try and think, well, what did we do wrong or what could we have done better when it's pretty hard to know what that could be.
You know what happens? People come in, they're playing a game. They look over to the Cole's table. They see this guy sleeping while playing a board game. And say, God, this must be a terrible hobby.
To be fair, that was pretty early in the well, not early in the morning. It was early in the day for the store. I worked 2 jobs.
Was it a Friday or a Saturday?
It was a Friday, I think. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Friday.
no, that was a Saturday, I think.
No
Actually, I
excuses.
think it was a Sunday because I didn't play Magic to play that.
Oh, right. Yes, it was a Sunday because Ben was there,
Yeah, it was a
and
Sunday.
and then Scotty showed up and he hopped in, and yeah.
Oh, that's
I
right.
must have been there late on Saturday.
Gosh.
Well, I mean, I think we're always improving. We're always trying to do better, bring a better experience to you guys here at Let's Play. I think we do need to be more intentional with the kind of games that we bring to the table. I would like to push more intense and more involved games and get people to see that there's more out there than the party games that we've been doing, or like the monopolies, or us, even like the gateway games like Azul and Ticket to Ride. Did you see they're doing Ticket to Ride movie?
No way.
Netflix is
I,
making a Ticket to Ride
No
movie.
way.
yes, I
I don't
don't
believe you.
I just saw that they're collaborating. I didn't know if it would be a movie or a
It's
show
a
or
movie,
a
yeah,
documentary or what have you. But
along with the
yeah,
Catan TV series. It's
Hmm,
wild. I can't believe it.
that's crazy.
What is that even going to be? It's just riding in a train. That
I
could
don't
be
know.
anything.
Maybe there'll be 4 guys dressed up as the Beatles, riding trains, building train tracks.
I wonder if the train would take a journey from Paris to Istanbul, and if a certain unfortunate situation might happen while on that train.
Is that a reference to their movie Help?
No, no, that was a reference to Murder on the Orient Express.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Because the Beatles did a movie
Yeah,
called Help. I thought they were on a train at one point. And then like that joke,
may
like,
have been.
who's that? It's his brother. No, I don't remember, but I digress.
All right. Well, I think that was pretty good. That's a good way to
Well,
end it right there.
since we're on the topic, and I think it might be helpful, I've not personally read this myself, but one of the people that I play games with Wednesday nights over in Dillsburg, his name's Eric, and he actually published a book on this very topic, how to host a game night.
Hmm.
Oh,
You telling me now at the
interesting.
end?
At the end.
A great book for me to reference throughout this.
How long is it? I'm not
I
a fast reader.
I don't know how many pages it is. Like I said, I know it's a published book that you can
Look
find
into
most
that.
anywhere.
Yeah,
I
look at that.
think. Oh no, that's not the book. There's a book that Miles gave me when we first took over. Something about how to run a game store. I
For
obviously read it.
dummies. How to run a game store for dummies.
Yeah. I wonder if they have that.
Oh. How to
Oh,
host
that's
a
a
game
nice
night.
cover. They did a good
That's
job.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold your phone back a little bit.
Yeah.
Back more.
A little bit
Well,
more.
I'm trying not to
More.
show everything on my screen.
Oh,
Why?
okay.
What
I
do you
see
got
what
up
you're
there?
saying. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, now I'm looking at the other part.
Fascinating. Okay. Olive martini. Okay.
Well, if you've ever been interested in game night, it's a great time. I promise people love it. Even the people that don't come back, they just didn't come back because they had something else to do, not for any particular reason. But
Well,
no,
you
we
know,
do have a great time.
it's
People come, they tell me how much fun they have. They keep coming back. They try new games, they rent games, they buy games. It's a great time. All right. Are we ready?
oof. Yeah. Yeah, we're ready.
All right. This is the game I was gonna have you guys do last time.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, if you're ready, go with the first question then.
Is it space
Are you-
themed?
No.
Is it cooperative?
No.
Was it published in the last 3 years?
No.
Oof, it's an old game.
Oh, it's an older game, yeah.
Super old.
Is it more animal/nature themed?
No.
So,
Are there minis?
No.
This better not be checkers, man.
Checkers is a possibility. I could one day pick that.
he's not wrong.
Do we sell it?
I don't. You know what? Let me look it up real quick.
I mean,
I have not seen it in the store, so I don't know. Maybe I just missed it. No.
Oof. Okay.
okay.
Has either Cole or myself played it?
Yes.
Oof. All right. That's good. That's good.
All right, that makes me wonder, because there's not a whole lot that I...
How many questions have we asked? I count 7.
7.
Would it be considered a party game?
No.
Okay. So that rules that out. I was thinking maybe Secret Hitler, but no, it's definitely not that. Because that is one that we have played that we don't sell in the store, that is older than 3 years, and doesn't fit any of the ruled out themes. Are there dice?
No.
No minis, no dice. Okay.
Are there cards?
No.
Oh my God. This better not be checkers. Although, I guess you wouldn't know if I play checkers or not.
Who hasn't played checkers?
That's fair. That's fair.
Some people.
The same people who haven't seen Star Wars, I guess. No cards, no dice, no minis.
Yeah.
What is there left?
Is it? Well, I'm getting there. Is it designed by Reiner Knizia?
No.
Well,
Crap.
that
Okay,
rules
it's
out Butterfly Garden.
well, it had. Well,
That
I don't
rules
think
out
the butterfly.
800 games, actually.
Yeah.
Woof. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, but it rules out Ra, which is what I was potentially thinking because that doesn't have cards, dice, or minis, and
That would have been a
would
good
fit
one.
would fit everything else that's been mentioned so far.
Can you buy this at Target?
I would imagine so, but I'll double check. Yes.
And we don't sell it. That's interesting.
Well, can't be very good if Target sells it, but we don't.
Well, we have Jenga. I don't think we have checkers.
Well, we've had it at some point this year, so we do sell it.
Checkers?
I mean, we had a set that was like checkers, chess, backgammon, all in one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All in one, yeah. Gosh. All I can think of are games like Cards Against Humanity or something that have cards, right?
Is that
This is a streamlined game. So I don't think you're going to.
It's interesting that Cole said that this game can't be very good when he's the person who showed me this game.
okay? Well, now you've given a big hint there. I've shown you the game. Well, okay, so I don't think. What are the things I've shown you? I mean, I've shown you Bombastic. I've shown you Scales of Fate. We have Scales of Fate. It's not that. We have Pillars of Fate. We've got,
Target's not going to sell any of those. We sell all those.
I don't even know if Mark knows this game exists.
I probably don't.
I don't know if you do.
Yeah.
I didn't until Cole showed it to me.
not Santorini.
Cole, it's all you, buddy.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. It's not Santorini because we sell that. I mean, I don't think I've shown him Acquire. It wouldn't be that. He's lucky we're on this video call. Otherwise, I could check my stats. But what have I shown you?
How many questions we at?
13.
All right. Let's see if we can't come up with some other.
I'll
right,
keep thinking of things I've shown him. So you think of questions. I mean, and then just like that, he
Does it have a 3D element?
Yeah.
that doesn't help. It's not Foundations of Rome because I don't think I've shown that to him, and we do sell that. Oof. Okay, this is
Gosh, this is crazy. What game would Cole show CJ that we don't sell, that
what
Target
does.
sells,
Yeah, that's
that Cole would own?
I bought this game like the week he showed it to me. I picked myself up a copy because I did enjoy it.
So then I have to assume we can't get it from any of our distributors then.
I didn't say that he showed it to me this year or last year. I've known Cole a long time.
That is fair. So, and also it's a bit of an older game. He did say that it's.
That's fair. Older than 3 years. All right, Cole, you got our deep recesses of your brain here, but
Yeah, I'm trying. What would I have shown him? I mean,
It is funny though because I have never seen him play it since that day he showed it to me.
did you win?
I don't think so. I think someone else won. We were playing with it was like 4 or 5 people we were playing with.
Okay, that's helpful.
okay, 4 or 5 people. Well, then that. I mean, couldn't be a Wari. I mean, couldn't be that. We don't sell that, but I don't think Target sells that one, unfortunately.
Still
Which
got
must mean
5 questions and a
it's not.
guess.
He says not working placement, so it's not architects. That scales up in player count.
Are there wooden components?
No. I mean, unless they have a version that's made out of wood. The one that you would normally look at, no.
It's not card based, so that rules out like a lot of like your hidden roll social deduction stuff. So it's not that. This is what have I shown you, and why am I gonna kick myself when I give you the answer?
I don't think at this point I don't think you're gonna give me the answer.
I mean, I'm trying to visualize my collection at home.
Well, we'll be here all night.
Yeah.
We won't be here all night.
Look,
No,
it's not
no.
Carcassonne. It's not Stonemeyer.
Oh, he didn't say it wasn't Stonemeyer, but I think most of their stuff would be ruled out at this point. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Because if I showed him, yeah, I mean, Scythe has minis, and that's about the only thing I would have shown him that's older than 3 years at this point. Boss Monster has too many cards for that to be the case. So that's Sushi Go.
I wish there's a way I could show it on screen without you guys seeing it, so I could show the
You'll have to do
audience.
it in post.
Yeah.
This is tricky. Stone Age is a worker placement, and we sell that, so that's not it. I mean, Parks has
Okay.
cards.
Is it more of a streamlined game that a lot of people know about?
I would yeah, say a lot of people know about it. Most likely.
And
I mean, I didn't until Cole showed me, but I wasn't that casual.
it's not Flux. Can't be that. I mean, that's a high player count game, but not that. I mean, we
For
don't sell it, but that's got cards.
Yeah, I was thinking Hughes and Q's for a minute, but we sell it and it has cards.
Yeah, I think it was 4 of us playing it.
You said it's not a party game.
Well, it can't be Cascadia either. We sell Cascadia, so that
Yeah.
rules that out.
3 questions and a guess?
We've said a lot of names. Do we want to ask the question where we say, have we said the name?
Uh,
Or do you want to shout off another 10 or 15 games?
I mean, yeah, I mean, Azul, Isle of Cats. Azul's actually a good one. It could be Azul.
We sell
But
Azul.
we sell Azul, that's right, so that doesn't work. We sell Calico, we sell Catan. I mean,
Yeah, Azul would be great if the answer to the question was yes, we sell it.
I mean,
It'd be great if that was the game.
wait, he said there's not dice, so it's not Cubitos. That would track because we don't sell Cubitos, and that's
Yeah, we
older
do.
than 3 years.
We have a copy in store right now.
We do have a copy in the store right now.
All right, fine.
I
I
bought
have
it for Ben, and he never bought it. Ben, if you're watching, I'm still waiting for you to buy that.
No, Ben, we didn't buy it for you.
I did. He played it
Oh,
with
did
us, and he
you?
was like, "This is cool."
Well,
I
it's
was like,
not
"I'll pick one
Everdell.
up."
I haven't played that. I didn't teach it to him.
We sell Everdell. We sell every Everdell.
I know. I'm
Every
saying
of
it's
the
not
Dells.
that. I'm not saying it's that because I didn't teach it to you.
All
I've
right.
never played it.
Have we said the name?
No.
Oof. All right. Look, I got nothing else, buddy. You have 2 questions and a guess. I'm gonna play some Arc Nova in the background here.
Wandering Towers, no, we sell that. We sell Tiny Towns. We sell that. What would I have shown him? What is in my collection? It's not brass. That's in.
How is your collection this big that you cannot scroll through it in your brain and be like, oh, it's this? Come on now.
My collection's pretty big, sir. That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm also trying to not just have dead air. Like,
All right. How about I do a little do 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 do.
That's copyrighted. It's copyrighted, sir. It's copyrighted.
we're not gonna get stricken with a copyright strike.
Oh, is it? Oh gosh. Well, folks, CJ may have finally stumped us.
I think I got you guys.
We've come very close in the past and have pulled it out in the nick of time. Hey, can we get a clue?
Can you get a clue?
Yeah,
My
you've given
phone
us
has
clues in the past.
cards, so it's not
I
that.
don't even know what clue I could give.
I mean, here's the problem. I provide no value right now. So how can I provide value? So help loop me in here.
But if you don't know what it is, any clue wouldn't help you get it.
You never know. Maybe I've walked around the aisles of Target before I owned a game store and looked and
It's not Fields
saw.
of Green. That's card heavy. It couldn't be Seventh Continent. Not that I think I ever taught that to him. Unfair has a lot of cards. It wouldn't be that. I mean, he said it doesn't have anal, so it's not Arc Nova. That's got a lot of cards too.
We also saw it.
Yeah, I know. But what do you want from me?
The answer, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I'm drawing a blank. It's not that.
Well, I won't feel bad when we don't get this one because it's something that was played years ago, something the store doesn't sell. It's something that doesn't apparently have really any components at all. Apparently, it's a crap theme. Nobody wants it. No space, no animals. Okay.
All right, I'm going to give you 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it.
I mean, it's not that. It's not code name.
Maybe a question can help you get there.
Well, look, I'm trying to think of my collection. So
does
if
it
Mark keeps going,
does it have hex tiles or tiles? Let's just say does it have tiles?
It does have tiles.
All right.
1 question and a guess.
It's got tiles, Cole. Come on.
well, I mean, I don't. Would he rush out and buy Carcassonne?
We sell Carcassonne.
I've never played Carcassonne.
Wow.
I know.
I would say lanterns, but that has cards, and we don't sell that. So what the hell has tiles?
Go, Mark, give him 1 more question. He can't think of any questions.
All right. Let me go to my question page and see if I can dig up one last good question.
We sell King Domino, so I know it's not that.
Is it fantasy themed?
Is that your question?
Well, with that response, no.
All right, 15 seconds.
I mean, it's not nature. I mean, it couldn't. Well, there's 4 of us, so no, it couldn't be Hive.
All right. What was it? I want to know. Or do you have a final guess, Cole?
I mean, look, at this point, I'm scrolling through my collection. I got nothing.
All right.
All right.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
It was Blockus.
Yeah. Know not of what you speak. Blockus.
Cole does.
Yeah, Cole.
I don't ever remember teaching you this one.
It was when Brenton was still around. You brought it out and you said, "Hey, I got this game. I want to teach you guys." And he showed us, and I was like, "That was really cool." I went out and bought it.
You went out and bought it, huh? How did you get the copy, Cole? Did Kyle give it to you?
No, I've had this game for like probably 20 years at this point now.
Yeah, it came out in 2000.
Wow. All right. So a
Man, I
game
really
that
thought-
I never would have gotten, and Cole
Right.
apparently on the back burners of the recesses of his mind. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I probably picked this up like close to 20 years ago when I was in Ocean City.
You
Before
brought
knew
it and you
anything
showed
about
us, and
board
you were all about it. Yeah. So I guess it's been a while. Well,
I think we should put CJ in the hot seat. Cole and I will think of a board game.
Hey, that's
and
not
give
fair. You guys have a
CJ
team. It's just me.
20.
What's that about?
There was no team today, buddy. There was
Yeah,
no
there
team
was.
today. There was
You
no
asked
team.
good questions.
No. Sure, the questions that we have marked in the book, CJ.
All right. Well, I finally stumped them. Hey,
Yeah, well, in
Cole
fairness, you
taught me
probably
the
stumped.
game. So
You probably stumped everyone. So
we'll see. I
Yeah.
bet somebody got it. I
Nobody
bet you Ben
got
will
it.
I bet you Ben
Nobody
will
got
got it.
I don't know about that.
Not a
Yeah.
person.
Ben's a smart guy.
Not a
He probably
soul
got it.
alive.
All right. That is our episode.
All
We'll
right.
see you next week. Until next time.
Play more games.
See you, people.